Grand Rising. Today is a community discussion on the censorship of content creators on social media via rigged algorithms. And this is something that many people around the world are dealing with. And recently I've experienced this again, and I'm out here today to discuss this. So if this topic resonates with you, please click the like button and share this message forward. I feel that this is something that many people are dealing with across the world, something that I've dealt with over the past few years. And, you know, when you're able to do something to help other people, you step up and you discuss it and you work on it. And this is something that collectively, as a community, we all have to manage and take care of. You know, you might be a content creator and you're just kind of getting off the ground and you're having a very difficult time. So this is it's a very important thing that you know, determines where your trajectory is going to go. I've been at this for years, and you know, through the consistency and the hard work, I was able to overcome this. But to be this far down the road and to see certain things, and these are things that we have to discuss, because on all platforms, you know, there are different you know, people or programs that are running behind the scenes. And you know, can we change these things? Can we fix these things for the good of all people? Because every person's voice is supposed to be heard. And you know, the more that we move forward with transparency, the more that we move forward where there is no algorithm suspension, suppression, and you know, I'm going to discuss, you know, what this actually looks like in everyday life. It's really something that I've you know, had to deal with, I had to overcome, and it happens in phases. And you know, I could reflect back. You know, there was a big shift. I research. I look at the data. Okay, I look at the data all the time, and I see what goes on. And all of a sudden, I see anomalies. So you might be a content creator. You might take your work very serious, like I do, and you tap into the data, and all of a sudden, you start to see some of these anomalies in the data that don't make any sense. You have to realize, you know, whether it's, you know, here on YouTube, you know, Facebook, other platforms, there are different people that are, you know, working for these great platforms. They are very great platforms because, you know, as we're expanding the consciousness, we're sharing, you know, I'm putting out something and you might be learning from me. You might be putting out something and I'm learning from you. So that's why it's all very important across the board. And for a very long time, we just kind of we go along with it. Oh, this is just the way it is, and we sweep it under the rug. But this is something that needs to be addressed. You know, I talk about health and wellness, and I talked about detoxification and kind of cleansing yourself out. If you don't get to the root of the problem, this is actually a root of the problem for all people. This needs to be addressed today. We're live, and we're discussing this as a community. And Prophet Andrew, I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. You possess talent from God. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate everyone getting on. Natalie, Ronnie, you know, we have a great community that's, you know, we've been through the ups and downs. Chris, Jen, thank you for everyone coming on. Kenna, Brandy, please click the like button if you are just getting on. Sharon, Green, beautiful. You're beautiful. You know, this is something that everyone deals with, and this is not just something that I've experienced, but I hear from many other people, those that have been part of this journey with me. You know, I talk to many people, whether it is on via social media or in real life. Cliff, thank you so much for the super chat. Cheers to you, Cliff. We're here today to discuss what's really going on, things that need to be changed. when you look at platforms and you know, all different types of social media, you have to realize there's different people that are working there. What are the intentions of these people? There are different AI programs, and this is all new stuff, and maybe there's mistakes that are made. All right, so these are things that need to be addressed. Yesterday, actually the last 2 days, I witnessed something because I'm a hands-on guy. I have a hands-on approach to my work, and I talked, you know, two videos in my relationship with God, and I watched in YouTube Studio, you know, likes being wiped off the video, and watching how the data, the algorithm, it all of a sudden like shut off. And I've seen this over time. You know, I've seen subscribers wiped away. Because I have a hands-on approach and I take my work very seriously, I have built a physical community, and I converse with these people on a daily basis. Many of you are my gym friends. I'm a member, and you know, we're part of a big gym, and it's such a great community. So when you actually have physical people, real community members that you talk with, and they come over to you. So what does this actually look like? You know, I have a few friends. They might be tuned in right now, and they'll see me in the gym, and they'll come over to me with their phone, and they'll say, Michael, look, I was unsubscribed. They show me on their physical phone. I'm seeing this. These are people that watch me basically on a daily basis, you know, maybe not every single day, but they watch me consistently. And they take their phone, they show me, look at this. Maybe you're a person, number one, were you unsubscribed to this channel? All right, these are things we have to raise awareness to, because all people, regardless of where your level is, you know, we need to have this fair and balanced across the board. And these rigged algorithms, and I'm seeing this right in front of my very face. You know, it's something that, you know, you kind of want to shove it down, but we're in a time period where we need to speak up. Today we're speaking up. If the message is resonating with you, again, share it out. Celestial Gatekeeper, I appreciate the super chat. Thanks, Mike. Always amazing. Grand Rising 1111. I appreciate you. Today is for the people. So you will see people, and you know, it's computerized. You say there's glitches and things. Now, how do we fix these things? How do we make it better for all communities across the board? You know, I shared about the experience from yesterday's post. Alicia Ann Marie 9312 commented, I couldn't find you in the feed. She wrote that comment on yesterday's post. Okay, you should check out that post. You know, everyone needs to you know, be able to get the information. You know, information is so important in this world. We're living in this new era. It's a communication age. It's a social media age, and you have to understand this. Knowledge is power. Therefore, the lack of knowledge is the lack of power. And Dr. Bruce Lipton has spoken about that. And I'm here to put out knowledge. I'm here to express wisdom to people. And people could benefit via their everyday life experience through what they're receiving. And we're seeing this across the board. You know, you might be just trying to get up off the ground. And it's a struggle. If this is something that is not addressed, nothing will change. So when it is addressed, and sometimes we have to stop, like I had to do that. I like to refer things because teachers teach across the board. I took ownership of my wellness, you know, dealing with, I teach about stress on this channel if you happen to be new. Okay, and you know, sometimes we're riddled. We go through a healing crisis. You know, I needed to stop, and I needed to deal with that issue. You know, this is something as a community we have to stop, and we have to fix this issue, because you might be a small content creator, and what if these seeds were never birthed? Recently, I shared about my journey here. You know, I was not a social media person, and I shared about 7 years ago. Check out that video if you haven't seen it. How I shared about the 528 hertz frequency, the miracle tone. It was a video that I came out and I put forward to the people. And, you know, that was my first attempt. And, you know, one guy tried so hard with all my might, you know, to put things out. I got 200 views in the first day on this video. And it wasn't about the 200 views, as I shared with the community on Zoom. And on that video, you know, even when it comes to nasty people that write nasty things, when you are small, and that's why I told the community on Zoom, you have to stand up for other people. I remember how it was to be small. And when you see nasty things written, you could get scared, or you could just give up. You know, you might post something and then you see all your likes wiped away. They're wiped off the map. And all of a sudden people stop, they don't get to see your video. There's people that are out there that say, you know, I am subscribed and your videos don't show up. Do you experience this? Today we need to discuss the rigged algorithms, and we have to make sure that these things are fixed and they are done correctly for all people. This is something that I'm dealing with, and this is something that I'm addressing so that other people, especially you, the person that's getting this message, and you have a small, whether it's a YouTube channel, whether you have a Facebook, you're a content creator on Facebook. These are things that are part of the world right now. Maybe you got TikTok. And all of a sudden, the algorithm changes. And something needs to be done with the algorithms. All of these platforms are very good and they must do very well. And what I'm here to do is be the voice for the voiceless, to speak up for these people. And the more that this is changed, everything improves, everything goes up. Information needs to be heard. I can reflect on my journey, you know, because a lot of my changes and shifts and the man that you see before you right now, this is all because of I was able to self-educate myself with certain aspects. I had the blessing of YouTube. It's really important. And I know, and I can reflect on my changes, how it affected my growth, my everyday life. And what I'm out here to do today is pay this forward for the next generation to make this better for people. And, you know, this is something that across the board, it needs to be addressed. So many people are experiencing this. And it's not about, you know, I deal with a lot of people that are into spirituality, but sometimes it needs to be addressed. Sometimes, you know, I felt very strongly that I was called. If you watch the video from yesterday, that I see these glitches, and I'm here to share a little bit. Maybe you are tuned into this, and this maybe isn't your forte, your topic that you maybe went out, but when you expand your mind to things, I talked about God, and I talked about what God is putting inside of us. And then I sat there and I said, maybe this is something that I need to step up for the people today. I need to step up for the people today. And this is how God actually works through us. Sometimes you have a drive. I've shared the term beyond motivated, driven. You might be driven to do these things, as I am today. And this is something that I have had to deal with for years. You know, right now we have over 144,000 people that are subscribed. We've had millions of views. Okay, we've had over 1 million unique people. So over 1 million people have seen Our Everyday Lives. And this was all because of consistency, resiliency, and authenticity. And even through these weird things that happen on the internet, you know about the internet, I was able to be here. And now it becomes my responsibility, because now I know what it was like to not even get off the ground. And I'm sharing this. This is something that I've been talking about on this channel if you're new. This is a year where it's not about survival anymore, for myself, for maybe you. Maybe you're a small content creator, okay? Please click the like button and share this video so that others will get this as well. And as a community, we keep pushing this forward. It's not about you surviving anymore. So many people, they want to have their voice heard, and they want to have the people hear whatever it is that they have to share. We all share different things. And even myself with the algorithms, I'm called by God to speak about many different things. Today is a very different topic than, say, what I normally talk about. And I can't be a quote-unquote slave to the algorithms. And you need to express. So in this year, it's a big transformational year. This is not about survival anymore. It's about thriving. The work that you put out, you're not just supposed to be surviving, just barely making ends meet. You're supposed to be thriving, because there are people out there that have great ideas, great things to share with the world, but because of the algorithms, their voices aren't heard. And some of these algorithms might be rigged against people. And because I was able to overcome this, and I see people that are struggling to even just get their foot off the ground. And that's why I shared this week. This is a very powerful time period if you are new, very, very energetic time period if you're new. Do you feel the energy rising up inside of you? And you might be called. You might be called to a vocation in life. You might be called. God might move you to speak. Today, we all need to speak together. And to see my work, for years, this is going on for years, Light Warriors. And I'm here to share with all of you. I haven't seen what I saw in the last 2 days. I haven't seen this for a very long time, and I thought this was fixed. And then I saw it, and sometimes God allows things or shows you things, because regardless if it's happening via manifestation, the quantum, these are all things that I talk about on this channel, or if this is something that quote-unquote actually is happening, it needs to be addressed. And sometimes God will move you. Sometimes God will put the Holy Spirit fire into you. It's blazing, Light Warriors. You will feel the Holy Spirit fire, and the Holy Spirit is moving me to address this today. And sometimes God, you might be getting this message. I'm here to teach the truth about this. Sometimes God was going to make you feel really uncomfortable, because when you're really uncomfortable, then and only then you're going to do things. And maybe I wouldn't come. Who knows? This might be something that is a catalyst video that is going to change the whole trajectory of social media on all platforms across the world. And I wouldn't maybe have done this if I wasn't feeling very uncomfortable to actually speak about these things and gather other people to raise awareness and get to the issue, which are these algorithms, which is a thing that is going on as I've watched subscribers be wiped away. I have real life people come over to me, show me their phone, say, I was unsubscribed. Looking at YouTube Studio, seeing weird things happen in the data. There are many people, this is laser pinpoint accuracy today, Jen, right? I appreciate everyone getting on. But this is about all of us. Because heck, even for myself, I am on this journey as well, and I need to take in information, right? I'm a creator, I'm creating, I'm producing, I'm putting out to the world. And also, I like to listen to what other people have to say. So maybe there's a person out there that I want to listen to, and I can't get them, or they disappear. I've experienced this as well. Me too. Me too. There was a person I was listening to, all of a sudden he disappeared. He disappeared. Jeffrey, thank you so much. I'm very grateful for the super chat. Very grateful for you. I've made great connections doing this. I speak to a woman. She has even a bigger YouTube channel than I do. And we've had these discussions, and she sees things in the algorithms as well. I'm doing this for all people, whether you're a bigger channel than me, whether you're just barely trying to get off the ground. This is something that needs to be addressed across the board. And where it needs to be addressed is the algorithms. And maybe these are not things that are nefarious, if you will. Maybe they're just mistakes. Maybe they need to be fixed. But what we need to do is get this information to the people that are out there that can fix these things, because when we collectively fix these things, we're making it better. We're making it better for the society. We're making it better for people that are, you're here to, I see it and I hear it. People barely scraping by. And I've gone through this as well. And your voice, it's so powerful. Okay, and I talk about the energies about this, and the more you're not able to speak your truth, the more things are shoved down into your gut, your physical wellness actually falls off. And think about this: in the past few years, a lot of people they felt like they didn't have a voice in the world. Did you feel that over the past few years? So. And I remember how it was to be small, and to what I do on this channel. If you are new, some people this is something that's really never been done before. But I discuss these things. I discuss the metaphysical aspects, spirituality, the energy terms. But I actually show you what it looks like in everyday life. Today, you're actually seeing this. This is what it actually, when God moves you, right? Which I share these things. This is not some, yoga pose, hold a crystal, all this. No, God is going to get you to do work. God is going to move you to support the people. What you go through, right, what you want. So what I want for myself, and I've shared this before, I want to have censorship free. I don't want to have algorithms sabotaging, suppressing, hiding, shadow banning, all these things. No, we have to have this clear and balanced for all people. So when God moves you, when you get really uncomfortable, then you're moved to do this. So I was moved to do this. And maybe it was a little taste of the past, because regardless if it was today or things in the past, and you get trauma. I've had trauma over these things as well. You're working so hard, right? Trying to pay bills. And all of a sudden, these algorithms were So what we need is for these things to be fixed. And there has been implementation. This is not about any platform, or, because all these platforms are very important, and all of these platforms need to do very well. But what needs to be addressed, maybe, because I've seen this, I know what goes on. There's different people that work behind the scenes in some of these platforms, and some people, they come to help you very strongly, and there also are things maybe that are going on, maybe, to sabotage you. Or maybe there is implementation of AI programs that a lot of people don't understand, which also happens, and mistakes are made. But these things need to be addressed. And we need to speak up for other people, because there are so many people. And I'm very blessed to have the community that I have. I'm very blessed to have the connections, the physical, real-life connections. A lot of people have been dealing with this in the past few years. You might feel alone. Is that you? Do you feel like you don't have community? And it's good on the internet, but isn't it so much greater when you actually have real life people? And you might feel like an outcast in the world, and you feel like, oh, there's no one that really understands me. And then you might have expanded your consciousness to new things. Maybe you went on a spiritual awakening journey since 2020. So many people, this happened. You could let us know in the comments. You started to see life very differently. You had a big reassessment in the past few years. And that's why more people are expressing themselves on social media like never before. More people are expressing themselves on social media like never before. And you might have felt that there is no one like me. I don't fit into society. But this is a time period where this is now the norm. This is where we're going. So we're going to address ourselves here. But then when you go out into society and you think, and we discussed this on Zoom as well, collectively, There are people that think like you. There are people that want to connect with you. This is something that I teach on this channel. You know, all these things represent trauma. And a lot of people are afraid of each other in this world. Post-2020 was a very difficult time period. And many people are struggling. They're struggling in their mind. They're struggling off of subconscious programs because this world was very confusing. It was very dense for a sustained period of time. If you're getting this message today and you're new, this is the things that I talk about. So you were in that state of mind for a sustained period of time. So now you have to kind of break out of it. All the traumas, all the uncertainty, the anxiety. What is anxiety? It's fear of the future. And a lot of people feel this anxiety, even when it comes to this topic. When is it ever going to stop? You know, this is something that I've been dealing with for years now. And it comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. And I have grown. I'm not the same. I shared this recently. When I did video 1, I'm not the same man that I was then. This ain't my first rodeo, kid. So with great power comes great responsibility. I have a responsibility to serve the people that are out there that maybe have a smaller audience. And I recently heard all these things, and that's why I'm told these things. And I share about maybe you do this line of work and total random strangers come over to you and they give you their life story. They tell you all these things. And maybe you are a 68-year-old woman that does this work and you're trying to get off the ground. I'm here to defend you. I'm here to defend all of you, all the people that told me their stories. That's what I'm actually here to do now, because I'm able to do that. And now it becomes my responsibility. Today's video is my responsibility. I appreciate everyone that clicks the like button on this video if you're dealing with this, and send this video to President Donald Trump. Send this video to the president. How you doing? And I want to know how we can fix the algorithms for all people, because as we move forward into this information age, this is the way of the future. And algorithm suppression, all people deal with this. I've dealt with this, and we constantly pay this forward. So how are we fixing this moving forward? This needs to be addressed, and this needs to be fixed. And for all people, it will be better. And the more, you know, you have to realize this, okay? And I've shared this as well. Technology is not good or bad. Some people are afraid of technology. But now I'm speaking to you, the person that's listening to this. Are you sitting there? Are you scrolling all day long? Then technology could be bad for you. Or are you rolling like your Uncle Mike? I roll every single day. I'm studying, I'm on social media, I'm learning, I'm taking the things that I need. Do you do this as well? These are the things that need to be done. And I don't know all the ins and outs of these things. That's why I appreciate whoever gets this message. The right people will put this video in the right place where it needs to go. I don't understand all these things. I'm just a common man. Teachers teach. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to teach. I don't know all these other things, okay? I know there's people that watching that knows these things, okay? Whatever you do, you share this video to where it needs to go. And these are the things that need to be addressed. Because rigged algorithms need to end. It needs to end right now. You could write it in the comments that it needs to end right now. 999, it's over, kid. And those that have been watching this channel, you're seeing this play out. I practice what I preach. A lot of people, they don't do it. They just talk about it. I be about it. And I'm here to be about it today. I'm here to be about it today for all the people. Lady Zaza Soul, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm very grateful for the super chat. I love you very much. These are the things that need to be fixed. Whether it was a 2-day mistake in recent times, but again, when you see things, and I'm also here to encourage our men. We need strong masculine leaders, and that's what I'm also here to do. If I shove shove it down under the rug, and I'm not addressing it, you could just say, "Oh, it's okay." And I see people out there. But is there ever any change done? I'm actually here to cause real, actual change. There's a phrase, be the change you want to see in the world. I don't know what this video will pan out to do. But it might be that catalyst moment, that catalyst event that I discuss. Wim Vamkin, thank you so much. I love you, brother. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm very grateful for that. I'm grateful for all of you. Grateful for the collective support for this message today. Purpose and passion is one of the things that I wanted to discuss. You know, you might be getting this message and you could see, you have to see, sometimes we have to see things. I've seen things in the past which give us purpose and passion. And when you put so much work and effort into something, that's your baby, that's your child. I've birthed something into the world. You know, I shared a phrase, real men give birth. You might be getting this message and you're a man. You give birth into the world, maybe not with a physical kid, but I've built kingdoms. I've birthed things. And what happens, I'm here to tell you, well, that's why this algorithm thing, it's got to be fixed for all people. For all people. In the beginning, that's when it's the hardest. I would be fine. I don't have to do this today. I don't have to. I could just coast along, you know, float along. But what about the people that can't even get off the ground? God blessed me that even through all of these things, for all these years, I overcame everything. So it becomes my responsibility to be the defender of everyday life people. That's what I'm here to do today. This is what these things actually look like. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't get it. You know, maybe you know, I'm here to help you all rise up. I'm not here to you know, make fun of it, because sometimes you might put out things and you get trolls. You know about the trolls. You know about these things. It's okay, because people attack what they don't understand, and maybe you're attacked via algorithms. Heck, maybe you're not understood. I've literally seen this. I've had people that I didn't understand you years ago. Now I get it. So that's why I'm pushing this forward. If we could all collectively push this forward today, that's great. For those that just tuned in, please click the like button if this resonates with you and push this video forward today so it's heard where it needs to be heard. There are many content creators on all social media platforms that are affected by rigged algorithms. And these rigged algorithms need to be fixed. They need to be fixed immediately. Immediately, right now. We always push things off. I push it, and this is what I discuss on the channel. I push it off to tomorrow, and this is what I felt. You know, if I kept this down and I always practice what I preach, it needs to come up today. Stop. And also, when it comes, don't fit in the box. Express yourself. Today, this is how I need to express God moves me to express myself. Today, I have to put on my Mayor Mike hat. How you doing? All right, I have to put on my Mayor Mike hat. I have many hats. If you're new to the channel, please click subscribe. And I'm very grateful for everyone that clicks subscribe. It allows me to push this forward. If this message today is resonating with you, it's a great support. Getting this video to where this needs to be. So I have many parts of me in my life. I don't fit into a box, and I'm here to encourage. If any person that listened to this message all the way to the end, you're still here. I'm encouraging you to be who you are. Don't fit into a box. Go about your journey. That's this channel, this community is all about the life journey. I've had a tremendous life journey, many blessings from God, and these blessings also become responsibilities. So today I had to put my Mayor Mike hat on. Some people that have watched this channel over the years, you remember that time period. And there's many different things that I have on this channel. If you want to improve, you want to be healthy, wealthy, and wise, click subscribe. These are and stand up for other people. And I'm here to tell all content creators, especially if you're just starting off, don't worry about the trolls. Don't worry about these things. That means you're doing all right, kid. You're doing all right. And these are the things, but I'm not tolerating it anymore. I'm not going to put this frequency out. This is what I talk about, the subconscious to the world. If you see stuff like this, that means you're on the right path. If you see stuff like this, because people attack, suppress things they don't understand. But it doesn't give it the okay for it to continue onward. Today, collectively, we say no more. We say no more to these things. Because, I'm going to come back tomorrow and I'm going to resume the work that I normally do. If this is not addressed today, why are you doing this today? Focus on the message. If this is not addressed right now, all the other things don't matter. This is the root of the problem. This is just like detoxification of the body, right? Maybe you're into fasting, doing a cleanse. There's certain things that need to be addressed. This is something that needs to be addressed across the board. And this is how we improve the life for others. The things that you do, you're doing it for other people. You're doing it for your brothers and sisters. So I'm very grateful for all of you. These are the things that need to be heard. These are the things that need to be addressed. This is a community. Maybe you would like to share your story in the comment section. I'm doing this live right now. You will have to come back. If you're live, you have to come back in. Or if you're watching on the replay, leave a comment down below and share your story. And then we're going to take all the information. We're going to take the collaboration, the community, because this is all about the community, right? We're all in this together. It's about we the people. You could write that in the comments as well, we the people. All right, write your story in the comment section. There's so many people, I see what they post on Facebook. We have a tremendous Facebook. Hit me up on Facebook. We're growing like never before on Facebook now. I could see. I appreciate that, Lisa. I appreciate all the beautiful comments, the beautiful people. I appreciate all these things, but even I can reflect on the past, and that platform has changed so greatly, and my work is exploding on Facebook right now. If I went back in time, the situation was different. And I'm on there, and I'm getting information, and I'm seeing other content creators. So this is how we do it collectively, and that's what I'm here to do with my Mayor Mike hat on today. And I was called, and I was beyond motivated, driven to do this today. And these are the things that when I talk about the energies and how this actually looks, ready? How this actually looks in everyday life, this is the channel for you. So if you're on this journey, these are the things that we need to have. Maris Mika, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm very grateful for you. Thank you so much. Very grateful. Grateful for all of you, and I'm grateful for all of you that have given me a voice in this world. Today is a day that we say no more. Today is the day is no more suppression. And collectively, I can't do it without all of you. I can't do, a lot of this is being authentic and moving other people. When you can move other people, there's a great ripple in society. So grateful for all of you. Please share this video to where it needs to be. Sometimes we have to put things out to the universe. I don't know how to do it. I've shared all these things. Click subscribe if you're interested. I didn't know how to do certain things, and I put it out to God, and it went to where it needed to go. So today's message, I'm putting it in the hands of the people now. You put it out to where it needs to go. Those of you that know where to put this message, you put it where it needs to be. Taylor Lee 999, it's over, kid. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm very grateful for that. Kiki Fi 999, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm very grateful for you. Very grateful for everyone. And remember your vocation in life. Remember your voice needs to be heard. Check out the link to that video. It will pop up at the end of this one. And this is what it actually looks like. You might be on a journey. Maybe you have a journey with God. Have you had a journey with God? Let us know in the comments as well. This is what it actually looks like. And then you're moved to do these things, and you're moved to do things that nobody else can do. And once you realize this is what it actually looks like, then you realize that it's your responsibility. You're not there to sit on the couch like Tom eating nachos and cheese. Remember Tom, he was sitting there eating nachos and cheese. Those that have been part of this channel, It's a tremendous channel if you're new. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time, to help you become the greatest version of yourself. Let's get back into balance, people. Let's get back into alignment. Let's improve our everyday life physically, mentally, and spiritually. Absolutely, Natalie. I appreciate everyone. I'm so grateful for everyone. And please pass this video forward today. I love all of you. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. I love each and every one of you very much, very much. Thank you all. And just put it out to God and allow things to go where it needs to go. We are a community. This is we, the people. Love you guys. Love you guys very much. Bye for now.